Gwent Police currently have 9 police constables working for them who have been reported for domestic abuse. Data obtained in an investigation by the Bureau of Investigative Journalism shows that 12 people in Gwent Police Force were reported for domestic abuse between January 2018 and September 2021. 3 people are no longer with them, although I don't know if they were sacked or left, with 5 of the remaining 9 still being investigated. Word salad alert. Detective Chief Superintendent Nikki Brain, Gwent Police's head of crime, said any reported allegation of domestic abuse and violence by one of our officers and staff members is investigated thoroughly by a specialist team of road sweepers. We will always take action against those individuals when we have the supporting evidence to act accordingly. We will not tolerate this type of behaviour. Supporting survivors of domestic abuse and violence and bringing those responsible for those offences before the courts are among our main priorities at Gwent Police. We understand that it can be incredibly difficult for victims of domestic abuse and violence to take the first step and come forward to report these offences or seek support. Yeah, especially when so many victims of domestic abuse become victims again at the hands of police, seeking a vulnerable woman to take advantage of. We would encourage anyone, both those living in our communities or colleagues within the organisation, to speak out and report either to us via a confidential reporting line or one of our partner agencies. Initiatives are in place to provide safeguarding to victims and any of their other family members who may also require this support. It's said that in January this year, 90% of domestic abuse offences in Gwent resulted in a conviction, and I fear this number will continue to rise with this target on men's backs. For the rest of the UK, the conviction rate was said to be 77.5% for domestic abuse offences. Again, this will rise as police forces aim to increase their statistics. Mark my words. Of the 1,319 officers and staff reported for domestic abuse across the UK, 1,080 were still working at police forces. Only 36 were dismissed. 45 reports led to convictions, and 203 officers or staff either resigned, retired or left for other reasons. Disciplinary actions, which can include written warnings or suspensions, were taken against 120 officers and staff. Ruth Davidson, CEO of Refuge, said, "I can't overstate how serious this is. Domestic abuse is fundamentally about power and control, the abuse of power. And police officers do have power. They're supposed to use that for our benefit to uphold the law and keep us safe." Well, I can't overstate how serious it is that domestic abuse doesn't just happen to women and girls. In fact, most men who suffer from it at the hands of their partners are less likely to report it, and so any statistics about that will certainly be misleading. I also can't overstate how serious this attack on men and boys is. These campaigns to protect women and girls is something that we should all be concerned about, but we should all be concerned about protecting everyone from harm and abuse, men, women, boys, girls. But yet I know of cases of abuse against women and children that are ignored, swept under the carpet, and the accusers branded a liar, leading to no real investigation, and some children and women and men being left at risk. When the government give targets to police, it's like they have an incentive to prosecute people. This, I fear, gives them biases and stops them looking at allegations impartially because they want to increase their numbers. They feel that they are the ones who are prosecuting the alleged offenders rather than the Crown Prosecution Service, which makes it very, very dangerous for alleged offenders and means that some innocent people will end up in court. I know we're supposed to trust the justice system, but it is clear it has been broken for some time. It worries me that when prosecution rates are down for certain offences, the government and police are simply not happy that it's down, so they take steps to increase the numbers again. Could it simply be that offences of a certain nature have dropped? Does it have to be that police are encouraged to find offences to increase numbers? Surely the lack of crime is a good thing, and if police acted properly, then victims would come forward of their own free will to report them. This is an easy fix to get accurate numbers. So why are you not fixing things rather than trying to cover the failings by forcefully increasing numbers to fit with the latest narrative? Big thank you to channel supporters, especially these guys. Your support is truly appreciated. Don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe. Let me know your thoughts, as I know many of you will. And until next time, stay safe, look after each other, film the police and other officials.